Hi you guys, so we are going to talk about making a nice Divi gallery that actually has some nice arrows to it. The Divi gallery that comes with Divi is the slider gallery specifically. Layout, the arrows are not pretty. They're not nice. They don't stand out. So we're going to add that gallery module, make it a slider. And then we're going to add those images that we want to be on the slider. So I'm just going to go grab a couple of these photos right here. Okay, so that's going to come up in our slider right here. And obviously you can drag and drop these however you want them to look. So the key here is we're going to show you some custom code and how to make these. So we have up here in this section a calling code. And it's this right here, CS Gallery Arrow. That is going to call the CSS that we added to the website, which includes this customization. So the first thing that you're going to do this, you're going to go to Canva or whatever imaging program that you use. You're going to go create a design. And I like to use just a custom size of 800 by 800. It will make the arrows crisp and clean, and it will be resized by the CSS to be a little bit smaller. So we're going to grab an element. Let's grab a circle. Make sure you stay on brand. We like our clients to either have something very just clean, that's not like mine, actually, the ones on Designer Yorkies, or we've done custom for clients, but we actually just, like I did white, and I just made it semi-transparent to give it that look that you're going to see. For the purpose of the tutorial, we'll make it gray so it's easier for you to see. Make sure that you don't leave a ton of pixels right here. That's extra space, and it's going to make your circle look, your arrow that we're making here, look not great. So you can pick any arrow. If you're in Canva, it's super easy to find a nice, pretty arrow. You can use whatever kind of goes along with your theme. You could do something fun, or you know, something a little bit thicker. Oh, look, they even already have one there. You could do something like that. I like to use just more simple stuff that is obvious. Let's see. Use that one. Let's just do this one for fun. So that's how you're going to make it. And I like to see the image through the circle, so I'll grab the circle and make it a little bit semi-transparent, which is super fun. It like just meshes with the image more and has a nicer look to it. I really like this one. That's super pretty. So if I was making this for one of my clients, I would make sure that these colors are in the branding board. We're not going off color. It's going to be something that looks, you know, these are color codes from the logo. So this is a hex color code. You would want to make sure that these arrows are either like a very neutral color like gray or white or black, and that if they have color, it goes with your branding board. So if you guys want to see a branding board really quick, just so you can see what I'm talking about, make sure you're staying on brand no matter what you do. That's what takes your website from being okay to absolutely fantastic. So we do these for our clients. It just gives them a copy of like their logo. So here's a branding board. Here's some of the branding boards we have done. So it gives you like, here's your color codes. These are the ones you can use. And then we let our clients know, you know, please, when you're on social media, whatever you're doing, these are the only approved colors. Here's your logo, watermark. These are your fonts. Do not deviate. It's so important to give that feeling of consistency and trust to your brand, and you do that in every single tiny detail. So that being said, we're going to, what you would want to do really quick and easy is just duplicate the page, grab the arrow, flip it horizontal, and then go ahead and click share, download. Make sure you click transparent background because we don't want this white space in the background to be part of your arrow. We only want to see the circle and the arrow over the top as, you know, the buttons to slide over. So you're going to do that, and then we are going to have you add that custom code into your website. So if you were to go and look at my media library, I have uploaded those photos into the actual media library. And we're going to use the image links because remember, every single image that you upload to a website, it actually has a URL. So if I go to my media library, I can actually find those arrows that are being loaded over the top of the slider gallery. So if I click arrow, you can click on the image and you can find the link. Now, all you're going to do is make sure you have two windows open, find your links. We're going to open one more here and just move that right over. So you're going to go to Theme Customizer, and this will pull up the area in your theme that you can add the additional CSS, where you can, that's going to show you the code that we have developed to make it so that those images pull up as arrows and are able to be used. We worked with Divi on developing this code. So that is just taking a second to pull up. Here we go. Additional CSS. That's where you're going to put this code. There's also, some of you may know other places to put this code if you're using a different platform to load. So we have a lot of different code in here. The code that we are talking about is this CS Gallery arrow. So this is the code here, and you will notice that there are image links and that they match. See how this says Yorkie slider arrow left? That's a great idea to rename the image before you upload it, left arrow, so that when you're putting it in here, you know which image you are assigning to the correct place. So I will put this code into the comment section or the description so that you can just copy it and put it on your website if you'd like. But you can see that those slider arrow right, if I was to change this and save it, it would break this code. It needs to be, when you upload your images, your arrow images, you'll see that you need to put the left and then the right arrow and then the left arrow again. So you're going to add this code, substitute your image links that you've uploaded to your media library, and then on the actual page, this is the code that you will need to add into the advanced CSS class to call that styling onto the page. So for example, let's say that you had like 3 sliders, but you only wanted this slider to have the custom arrows. You can actually add CS Gallery arrow right here, and then it will just call it just for that. Okay, and then it would, if you did not have it in the actual section, it would not call it there. So right here, if we took that out, then it would not apply to everything in the blue section. If you wanted it just in a row, you'd put it into the row right here under advanced CSS class. You'd put it right there. So you will notice right here, as soon as I take out that code that calls that CSS class, if I was to take that out, it would disappear. Those are the standard arrows. My photos for my website tend to be very light, but most websites where you have this slider gallery, you can never see these arrows. So you can do, when you're in Canva, you could do something that stands way out. Instead of just having this gray circle, you could do something like, if you want it to be super obvious, make sure it does stay in theme, but you could definitely, like, if you have a bright theme or your accent color is lighter, that's going to look, I mean, it might clash with images that you have coming through your gallery, but it might not. It might look good because of what you have. So that's a design choice for sure. So we're going to add that code back. If we wanted it to apply to the whole page, which is generally what I do, because I would never do a slider gallery without. So I would always have it just covering every section, and have it right here. So anyways, I hope that helps you guys to get a really nice slider gallery with some really nice custom arrows. Please let me know if you have any video requests and we will get those tutorials out. Please subscribe and like so that we can get these videos out to more people and help more people make these gorgeous Divi websites. Thanks, you guys.